2013. I wanted to apologize for last week. Both my girlfriend and I were very sick, and I was going to try and get the episode up later in the week, and it just didn't happen. So yeah, it. I just postponed it and said, you know what, I'm going to work on schoolwork. I'm going to, I have work to do. I have actual work. Um, it'll just have to wait till next week, and so we skipped a week. Sorry about that. So here we are. And this week, I'm going to talk about Final Fantasy 14. It is currently in closed beta. They will be starting phase 3 of beta the beginning of next month. And they're basically adding like 70% of the content that will be in at launch, I believe, something like that, for phase 3. They'll have all the starting towns, they'll have all the classes in except one, I believe. The summoner class will not be in, or job, they call them. Um, but yeah, it's going to be a much fuller game than the previous betas, where they were stress testing things and testing the controller and things like that. So I'm very excited for that and to be a part. I'm actually a part of beta, um, and it's cool to be able to be a part of shaping this game and helping them rebuild it, giving them feedback and stuff like that. Especially being a game design student myself, um, gives me some nice insight and lets me hone my testing skills and things like that. So yeah, very cool stuff. Um, so with Final Fantasy, the things I sort of want to talk about is what makes it different than your current, run of the mill MMO, your WoW MMO or whatever. Um, it plays a lot like WoW. I mean, it has turn-based, not turn-based, tab targeting, and the combat is nothing extraordinary other than visually it's amazing. Um, it's a beautiful game, um, and it, the combat is different because of that. I mean, it's or one, that's one of the reasons why it's different. Um, but the big thing with Final Fantasy, if you've played 11 or if you know about Final Fantasy 11 at all, one of the big things with Final Fantasy is that you don't need multiple characters. You can play every class, you can play every trade skill, you can do everything in the game on one character. Um, and it's very cool. You can be out adventuring, and you see somebody needs help, and you can, but they need a healer, and you're like, well, my healer's about this level. You just switch weapons literally, and it changes you to the healing class, and then you can go and heal them. you know as long as you're not in combat, you can change classes. um, and gathering works the same way. Crafting works the same way. You want to be a carpenter, you equip your saw, and now you're a carpenter, and you have all the um, you get all these abilities, and everything changes. So you can you can level with friends. You like this is what I plan on doing at launch anyway. I have a class I'm going to level with a group of people. So the one night a week that we play together, we're going to level together, and then the other times that I play by myself, I'm going to level a different class. And then that way, the story content and all that stuff that we're doing together, and the level of that class is the same. So I don't out level them. I don't have to worry about any of that. But then I can still play and not have to worry about, oh, I'm going to log in on a different character because I don't want to outlevel the guys. I don't have to worry about that. I can just play a different class. I can go trade skill, or I can go gather, or whatever. Um, so those things are very very cool about it. Um, and the other thing I want to talk about is crafting a little more in depth. Um, the crafting is very cool. I sort of touched on it. You basically have an ability bar just like you would if you were a combat class, and it's more in depth. It's not just I'm gonna make 50 shields, and you click in 50, you hit create, you go make a sandwich, you come back, and hey, look, I gained 2 points in my crafting and I made 50 shields, and now I'm gonna disenchant these, or I'm gonna sell them to the vendor because they don't sell for anything. You don't do that. You you get um, you get crafting materials from gathering or killing monsters, or you can buy them. And then there's normally a way to refine them. So like you get animal hide, and then you can turn it into leather, or you get maple logs and you turn it into maple lumber. Those types of things. And you get crafting XP for doing that. So you can do that, um, and then use those materials to make your items. Um, and then but the cool thing is that you have your action bar, and you have abilities that one progresses your your doneness on the item, your progress with the item, and then you get other abilities as you level up in your crafting profession that allow you to increase its quality, so you have a higher chance of getting a high quality item, things like that. And everything you do takes durability, and each item has a certain amount of durability. So, and as you level up, you get more point. Like you'll get more points completed. Like whenever you hit your progress button, um, you might get, if it takes 10 points, the first time you're crafting, you might get 3 points and or 4 points, and you only have 30 durability, and it takes 10 durability every time you do something. So you have to get 3 successes in order to make craft the item. Well, when you're level 20, you're going to get 12 points every time you craft. And these are just abstract numbers. These aren't hard anything. Don't quote me on any of that. I'm just giving you a feel. So the you get you get more stuff. So then what you can do is, well, you only need one success. So you can spend your first two times increasing the quality and have a higher chance of getting, the rare, the high quality lumber, or the high quality, you know, leather, or the high quality shoes, or high quality shield or spear, or whatever you're making. You can work on getting a higher quality. And you also get abilities later on too that allow you to restore durability, at least partially. So if you if you know that you only need 2 successes to finish the progress bar, you can um, you can get your one success on that first, pump up your quality until you have 10 durability remaining, refresh your durability, do your keep increasing quality, and so now you have a 75% chance to get a high quality item. Then do your one thing, you get a success, boom, and now you have a really good chance of getting a high quality item. So that's it. It's not like nail biting, combat or anything like that, but it gives you this sense of control over what you're making, and that's really really cool. Um, a couple other things I want to talk about that I don't think anybody's talked about. I don't know if I can talk about them because they're under NDA, but you know what, I'm talking about them anyway. Um, One is the looting system. I was so my jaw hit the floor when I saw the looting system. Imagine never having to hit a button again to loot a mob. Just let that sink in for a minute. Everything you kill auto loots to your inventory. Every single thing. So I kill a rabbit, I auto loot it. I kill a boss, I auto loot it. Now, if there's green items, or if there's higher quality items when you kill the mob and you're in a party, then it will do the standard loot roll type thing. Um, so so that's not as you don't have to worry about, oh well, what if I'm in a party and that epic sword drops and it just loots to somebody else. No, that's not going to happen. You're still going to get to roll. Um, so all those things are still in place, but the auto loot system is so amazing. um I was playing in the beta, and then I went back and played Star Wars, and I was like, oh, that's right, I have to go click on that thing. Oh, that's right. I was playing Neverwinter, and I'm like, oh, I have to hit F to loot. Okay. Yeah. so um so yeah, just little things like that. The game is shaping up to be absolutely amazing. Um, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, Um, if you don't like active battle system, the active uh, have to dodge everywhere. You don't like that battle system. I would highly encourage you to try out Final Fantasy. Um, Sign up for the beta, which is going to be start kicking off again in June. Like I said, it's going to be phase 3. They're going to be inviting a ton of people. So um, there's a higher chance of getting in, and they're also going to be inviting PlayStation 3 people for beta. That's when they're opening that up, because they tested the controller in the last phase of beta, so they got getting all the kinks worked out of that, and so yeah, it looks really cool. So if you have a PS3 and you want to try it out, if you want to try it out on your PC, go sign up for beta. You can sign up for both with the same application. You just click both checkboxes, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, go check it out. Um, and you can let me know what you think in the comments below, or anything like that. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for today. So have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next week. Hey guys, if you like the show, feel free to follow or subscribe on Facebook at facebook.com/gaminggold88, on YouTube at youtube.com/gaminggold88, or on Twitter at Jordan Raider. Thank you. Have a nice day.